Okay guys, so that was just a trig example of a worded problem using Powtoon. One of the main reasons why I decided to use Powtoon was because it was really great to visualize the worded problem itself. So I highly encourage that when reading worded problems that you A, read them more than once, but second and most importantly, draw diagrams. Just draw diagrams. They make life a heck of a lot easier, which is what we're going to do now. So we know that we've got our point, which is 10 meters from the base of a house. Okay, so horizontally from the base of my little house here, okay, it is 10 meters. That is a horizontal line, okay? Now we know that the angle of elevation of the highest point of the house is 38 degrees. Angle of elevation means that we are elevating. We are looking up from the horizontal line. So 38 degrees upward from the horizontal line. That is our angle of elevation there. All right? Now we need to find how tall the house is. So that's the vertical length here. And we don't know how tall the house is, so I'm just going to give it a letter, like X meters. Okay? Now looking at this diagram, this actually is a right angle triangle. We've got our vertical height of the house and our horizontal distance from the point to the base of the house. Now it's a right angle triangle and we can start labeling. So, from our degrees here, our 38 degree angle, we've got the opposite, which is our X centimeters. Directly across from the right angle of the triangle is our hypotenuse. And that leaves our 10 meters being our adjacent from our angle. Now, recalling SOHCAHTOA, you guys should know a lot about this. Which trig ratio are we going to use for this worded problem? We've got our adjacent, we've got our opposite, so we're going to be using tan, our adjacent and our opposite. So that gives us tan theta, which is opposite over adjacent. Now we just substitute our values and finish the question. Solve for x. So tan, our theta in this case, is 38 degrees, which equals opposite x over 10. Now we need to get our 10 onto the other side to leave x by itself. So we times 10 on both sides, leaving us with 10 times tan, 38 equals x. Now this is when we actually use the help of a trusty calculator, don't we? Which I'm currently working on. There we go. So I've got my calculator here. 10 times 10 times tan, 38 degrees, which gives us 7.812. 7.812 equals x. Looking at the start of the question, it says, find how tall the house is to the nearest centimetre. Now, we've got our units in both metres, but how many decimal places do we round off to? Seeing as there's 100 centimetres in 1 metre, there are 2 zeros in 100, so that means that we need 2 decimal places. So to the nearest centimetre, we've got 7.81 metres equals x. And that's how tall the house is.